Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. It's Code Chibi. Time for more Final Fantasy 16. I'm like a robot.
Yes.
Anyways, welcome.
Yes, you do.
Anyways, it's time for us to play and stuff.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Cyber mentioned 9 to 5 for Pokemon jobs, and I'm just confused.
Want to have a 9-to-5 job?
Yeah, apparently they can actually have freaking laws.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing. Figuratively, I have.
Why are we playing this series?
Well, yes and no.
Final Fantasy? Because you love
No,
Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy gets into some wacky hijinks too. Actually, let's talk about Final Fantasy and their wacky hijinks.
I mean, I can only put so much for Final Fantasy.
Look, what I'm saying is you need to play the Pixel Remaster when I bring over my Switch and try out Final Fantasy 1.
Fair. You can, I guess, play a 3DS game of mine or DS, either or.
Yeah, because you're going to be in Final Fantasy 1 for like the whole week.
Huh.
I mean, the game's not that long. I mean, you got the boost feature, because the Switch version, actually, the console version actually gives you that. RIP PC players, which they still haven't updated to give you, by the way.
Sheesh.
Yep. I love how Final Fantasy 9 on the Switch, or the consoles, has a boost feature, but the 9 on Steam doesn't have any of that. And no, I don't count it. You have to add in a mod to do that. That doesn't count. It's cheating, and it's not the same. Actually, wait,
Are we doing
no. 9 has boosters. 7 doesn't have boosters. I'm thinking of 7. Right. Yeah, we're doing side quests. Did you not see the wonderful green dots?
No, I didn't, actually. I missed it.
Okay.
When one lives in such troubled times, it is a
The green dots are in all of us.
grasp.
What you guys been playing anyways? What you guys looking forward to? What you guys getting into that's new? I mean, ask these questions like 1,000 times, but they're just listening to
Well, I mean, every
NPCs
day is
chat.
different, usually.
Yeah, everybody usually has different things. I did stuff.
Movies? What kind of movies?
Got movies. Who's you watching?
I mean, I'm just trying to think of, like, spooky ideas, because October's coming up soon. So I was, like, I'm trying to plan some spooky drawings early on.
I don't know why you keep saying soon. It's like, you do realize September is a thing.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm already planning something for September. So I was like, well, okay, I got that plan. Now I gotta plan something for October.
Is something wrong?
There.
At the university.
Plus, my gallery for this year kind of needs a little bit of darkness. I'm like, there's too much color. It needs some darkness.
And play Kingdom Hearts. That's all the darkness you need. For the
So
record,
play Tears of the Kingdom, apparently.
for the record, when we actually do the marathon of Kingdom Hearts, I'm not going back to the console. I'm not going back to the handheld games. I can't do it anymore. Do you know,
that's fine.
in my honest opinion, the handheld games are longer than the console games. And that's saying
I believe it.
consider how many cutscenes there are in 3. I actually find the freaking handhelds to be long.
Switch, Tears of the Kingdom, Xbox, Guardians of the Galaxy, PS5, Star Wars, Jedi Survivor, phone, Digimon Survive, and PC, Spider-Man Remastered DLC. Hey.
15 games in one, huh?
I mean, I just been, well, latest was just Splatoon. I was more so just getting this month's, Salmon Run item, but that's it. I should probably go back to Tears of the Kingdom, but part of me's like, I kind of want to play some other different game. I don't know, I kind of want to just play a Mario game. I don't know what. What do you mean you failed us, Cyber? What'd you do?
I went down the rabbit hole and I got lost.
Oh no, don't! I hope not. I'm playing Pikmin 4 lately and training my Mon White team for the last one I'm missing in the Unova deck, Kirim. Ah!
I need to train your Pokemon? Just throw a Master Ball and call it a day.
You asked for a game with light reading for Sheena to stream, and I never recommended Pikmin. I mean, I don't.
Right. How dare you? Not like I had the money to buy Pikmin 1 and 2 anyways.
I don't even own any of the Pikmin games. I just enjoy watching people play it.
Sheena enjoys watching
I
people.
get more
just-
enjoyment out of watching people
yeah,
play
people.
it.
Yeah, Sheena enjoys watching people.
Especially
die.
2. I love watching people play 2. I just love the chaos that happens in that. As I love chaotic fun.
That Cyril fellows are not fish, don't you think?
And that's why Sheena will never play a randomizer.
I would love to for like Ocarina. I just need like a different PC for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure my current laptop can handle it, but it's like I don't want to put any other things into it.
You can always just put it on a disk drive. That is something that you technically can do if you're, you know, hesitant on that kind of stuff. I can always just bring one over to you and you can do the thing. And what I'll do is, I think I know what I could do. Actually, yeah, I know exactly what I could do. That should be easy.
You sure?
Yeah, I just go ahead and just get the and then after I got it, what I'll do is that, because the thing is that all you need is just the files for the system. Okay, so this is kind of similar to what me and my brother did when we first discovered emulation, where we used what is known as a floppy disk. And it had like all the games on it, like all the emulation games. Like it had the console, it had the games that you can play on it and stuff. So we usually just use that. So it wasn't never installed on the computer. So what I'm going to do for you is basically have a drive and transfer all the stuff onto that drive. So that way, when you want to play anything, like if you play the randomizer. And yes, I know what you're thinking is like, what if I want to go ahead and get another seed from the site or whatever?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
that unfortunately you will have to put the disk drive in first, and make sure that your download setting is set to save at. Let it ask you what location you want the save to be. Save it onto the disk drive, so that way, you know, you can keep it on the disk drive, so that way it's not, well, I mean, even if it ends up on wherever your downloads ends up on, you can still just drag the file and put it into the thing, because you obviously need the 1.0 version of Ocarina of Time, because it's the only thing that can get modded into the randomizer. So, like I said, I'll do that before, you know, coming.
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? We're gonna do it. Stop being lazy. No, we see
well,
crap.
There's too many things.
It's not too many things. It's just saying it feels like too many things, but in reality, it's actually really not.
I mean, Cyber, yes and no on that. Sometimes I do find enjoyment whenever Nick is struggling in the game. Not too much, though.
Flip talking about?
No, Cyber saying no, she enjoyed seeing Nick suffer in games just like us. Not too much where it gets to the point of frustration. Just minor frustration. Well, not minor frustration.
I mean, even if I get frustrated, it doesn't matter. I'm here for entertainment value. You guys are supposed to be laughing. Like, what the hell?
Also, just like a funnily annoyed.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, I was kind of not really in the right headspace for Origami King, so.
Dude.
It also didn't help that most of the time we were bashing on the game.
Yeah, that one was one of them. Well, that one was one of them that I did not like. It's like,
It made the experience.
Like, I can tell that was more self-frustration.
I would like to return to the game to make memes out of it, though. But for right now, we can't really make memes out of it because the game. Really, no, the game's actually not even fresh in my head. So when I play it again, I'm probably gonna be like, "Wait, what is this again?" Yeah, I'm gonna be like, "What is this again?"
Anti-surfing Ultra Sun Ultra Moon is considered a minigame as opposed to cooler version of Surf.
Why is every time we stream, your internet just conks out?
Wait, you did?
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Anyways, cutscene.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of
Why
wardenship.
somebody try to put
Fulfilled.
Pokemon White on their
For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are
Plus
glad
one,
to
two,
give our all in
person
service
named
to the
Kara
Phoenix.
in the underground. It's quite tragic.
And has ever been.
You know, they face a really annoying foe.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Seal Tate.
So many
For as
seals.
long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
Yeah, remember when he was just a
There
little
is
tiny
nothing
babu
to
and he was just coughing?
No.
Cough, cough, cough.
You are dismissed.
Now he's like,
Your Grace.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he was a kid, so it's like, can't really make that comparison exactly.
We'll talk about this
I
later.
will make that comparison.
Cyril seems
And I mean, to be fair, he was a younger kid, so it's like his
I'm going to make that
intelligence wasn't
you certainly
there.
I just say it was stupid. I just say he's coughing and stuff. What? I didn't make anything
No,
up.
no. Cyber says, I like how clever Joshua got. It's like, I can't really make that comparison of him now versus him when he was a kid.
But he was badass as a dude.
Joshua.
I legit want DLC of Joshua to know how he got to this point. I mean, I hope there's like a... I mean, if there is going to be a DLC,
Yeah, I
which
don't know why you hoping, considering there was never
Not
going
hoping.
to be DLC at
Yeah, I
all.
was gonna
in
say-
this.
didn't like the Yoshi say there won't be any DLC or something like that.
If the crowd wants it, they will
Oh,
make
yeah.
DLC. But if it's not, like, for right now, the DLC is not going to even be for the sake of them making it or the developers wanting it. It's if we want it, which is a first,
Yeah.
because usually DLCs are usually catered to, hey, we got some characters here. Which, by the way, you know how much money you got to pay for them TMNT characters on Street Fighter 6? Yo, what is going on with Capcom, man? I saw the prices.
Team and what?
TMNT, dude.
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, Ninja Turtles, bro.
No, they were Street Fighter 6?
Yeah. Wait, you didn't know there's Street... It's always been a Street Fighter 6.
Wait, no, the Turtles.
Yeah, they're Street Fighter 6.
Oh,
Guardians
I did not
of
know
the
that.
Republic.
The Republic? Are you certain? These stones predate the founding of Dalmekia by
But
centuries.
we weren't paying attention to the
That can't be right then.
thing, so... I'm not talking about
really
the
should
Moogles.
really pay attention more.
It don't matter. Let's talk about the Moogles.
The
Okay,
great,
Moogles.
Good Moogle Guardians.
Good King Mogomog.
All right.
I hate that boss.
Take all the time.
I love the song.
I love Nightmare Before Not Christmas.
Guardians of
Dude, I love the
First
Power
stones of
5000
Tabor.
song from the Sephiroth
Sacred
theme.
hold
And I love
dynamic
how
movement.
when Yoshi
Till
P
ends
saw
the
like
mother's
them
labor.
trying to like
pretty sure that
sue
was
them or
it.
whatever because the Sephiroth theme kind of sort of sounds similar to one of their songs.
Ah.
Yoshi P was like, I don't know what he's got. I mean, no, I think like Soken or Yoshi P was like, I don't know these guys. Were they? It's like the stinking Robo theme from Chrono Trigger, obviously sounding like Never Gonna Give You Up, but the composer doesn't
Yep.
know anything about that song at all.
It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence that it sounds like that.
Riders of the Snowy Slopes.
That's not right either.
No, that can't be right, surely.
Your own time.
Let's pick all the wrong answers. We can't die in these.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Oh man, I picked the right one.
Lay
Damn
your
it.
roots
Ah.
in stone, with pride recall thy noble past, and
You can
make
tell you
these
picked the right
rocks
one when
home.
Clive is
When
talking.
he's kind of like hesitating.
I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening.
Come on, give me a stupid
Now,
answer,
for the
then go ahead and
final
answer that stupid way. Children of hunters now sworn to
Oh no, they're scrolling.
now dancing hand in hand.
Children of the hunters, now dancing.
No, that's wrong.
Hand in hand. Copyright, surely.
I suspect it's not.
That sounds weird.
What's the other wrong one?
Sounds like one of them bad fan fictions.
Children of the
Damn it.
hunters, now tillers.
So let me
of
get
the
this straight.
land.
It was top, middle,
Reap
middle.
her
Really?
Promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples.
Digital
the
only in
final
all
piece of the
regions, but
puzzle.
you can buy the physical box with a download
Three
code. I'm
engravings,
gonna be
one
real with
for
you.
each of the
That's
three
still
peoples to have
never
settled
vibes
Tabor
with
in ancient
that
times.
whole.
What, digital
hey,
codes?
Guardians of the
Yeah,
Black
it's like,
Crystal,
hey, you get a
wanderers
box,
from across the plains,
but
and last but certainly not
you know,
least, hunters turn
get a
farmers.
box. The
My
code.
favorite is the Hat in Time physical copy. They advertise, you know, both DLCs, but you only get one of the DLCs free. You have to purchase the other one.
Still confused the hell out of me.
Yep. And I don't like that false advertisement because it makes me assume that, hey, I'm gonna get all of this in this game physically. Oh wait, you only get half of it. You have to purchase the other half of the DLC.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Well, not purchase. I think you just download it. I don't think you have to pay money.
No, yeah, I had to buy it.
Oh, wait, that don't sound right. Hold on, did you have to
I
actually buy
had-
that?
I believe so. I had to buy it.
That doesn't sound right. I thought there was a download code for that. Oi,
Nope,
are you
I
sure?
think I had to buy that one. I think so.
That doesn't sound right to me. I don't think you have to
I-
pay for that. I know you have to download it. I don't know about paying for it. If you paid for that, you
No,
got
I
scammed, dude.
remember paying for that.
I want to do a fact check on that. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, I could always pull out the game and get my Switch to check real quick.
Do that.
Okay, hold on.
Finally, we can go do those other side quests because no offense, that's gonna, those green dots are gonna piss me off. I don't like when green dots piss me off. What the hell is this? Oh, there's like two. Oh, dude, two.
Why, you stolen
Oh.
as a midden heap?
Okay, so it gave me the download code for the Seal the Deal,
Mm-hmm.
but not Yakuza.
So the Yakuza had to pay for.
Because I was gonna say, I was like, it gave me the download code for the Seal the Deal, but not Yakuza.
So weird.
Yeah, because I do remember buying the Yakuza. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot, but it still kind of did tick me off a bit. It's like, you advertised both of them, but yet... Well, I mean, to be fair, it didn't really... Okay. Actually, no, it didn't really advertise it. It just says it also includes Seal the Deal, but it doesn't say Yakuza.
Okay, so never mind. The advertisement was right then. See, I always gotta fact check that. See, now we know. Now we don't sound like those random videos where it's like, this game sucks and here's why. See, we fact checked our stuff before we sound like idiots.
Blue dragons and
So now somebody on like Twitter's like, oh, you wrong. You know, they didn't actually advertise it.
Because I was so confused when I was playing Hat in Time. It's like, no, like I did the download code. I should have this. I didn't realize that. Oh wait, they only advertised Seal the Deal, but they never really advertised Yakuza.
That's okay.
I mean, they still should have at least advertised Yakuza, but they should have said there's also Yakuza, but you have to purchase it.
That's fine. But I know it sucks. But you obviously have to pay for money for the thing.
I was so confused because it's like, because I was so confused on that. It's like, oh, I did the download code thing. I should have both, right? What's wrong, Flip? Why are you officially scared? It's okay, the game can't hurt you. Well, I mean, it can. Mentally, I guess. Oh. I know what you're doing, Flip. Yeah. Don't give too much details in case for those that haven't like, you know, got that far in Tears of the Kingdom, but yeah. I know where Flip's at.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herb.
I mean, I would say, Cyber, you said Reva's like, I know that spot, you can't really run out of there.
No, you can. Why? But you can.
In that area.
The game never locks you out of anything. Still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't run out of there, but you can't teleport. That's what I mean.
Well, that's technically still running. It's not a very tactical run, but you know. It is.
I like everyone's first time experience when they realize the secret behind those guys. I'm like, yeah. Like you say that we beat the game before everybody else, but it's kind of fun to, like, after beating the game, you just hear everybody's experience now, and I actually kind of enjoy, like, hearing everybody's experience, because that way I can kind of be like, yeah, we done that.
I mean, that is the beauty of it. You know,
that's what I told Rob when I'm in the Discord, because he's kind of making a log of what he encountered and all that. I'm like, in my mind, like, yeah. It's fun though. I mean, of course, still don't get spoilers, guys, because there's still other people that have not been in the game yet. I saw her beating up a giant ogre. Ogres!
Oh, you're dead. Actually, was I supposed to kill you? Actually, no, my quest marker's over there. Oops. Let's kill a bunch of innocent dudes. Oh well. My bad.
It's okay.
Is it though?
It's fine.
Oh, here we are.
Hey.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
But first...
Are you talking about yourself, Flip, or the thing that you're fighting? Were you the one defeated, or were they the one defeated?
Did you
I'm not
die?
specifying. I'm not specifying here. Don't specify what you were fighting. Yes. Okay.
Oh, sorry, you playing alongside him? What the?
I knocked over my empty trash can because it was garbage day.
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. They want me out.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Good that you defeat a thing. Cool.
Nice.
See, you got it. You got it.
It is you. Then
Congratulations.
you received my letter.
Credits.
I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
And also, for the record, my goal for Tears of Dudes is basically not playing it until next year when I haven't touched the game at all.
What was so sensitive that
That's
you didn't
fair.
put it in writing?
Or until, Nintendo announces the obvious thing that they probably will end up announcing. I'm kind of hoping they do announce it, because I kind of do want... I will love
Play the
to,
game fully.
Yeah, I would love to play it in that sort of fashion, like how we did with Breath of the Wild. But if it doesn't end up happening, then yo, Nintendo, what are you doing? They're not done making it. They still have DL dudes. Yeah, I'll probably get DLC news on Game Awards.
Game
I
Awards,
mean, that's
probably.
definitely how we got news on it with the Breath
Well,
of the Wild.
Mind you, that was DLC too for
Yeah,
that one.
but hey, who cares? We still got information, so you know that information was just okay at best. It was just a bunch of cutscenes that you only got by defeating bosses that you already fought already. No,
Oh yeah,
I'm not-
very much. Cyber is a very steep competition right now.
Threatens to drift into utter chaos.
Yo, okay, so that means Starfield is good. Xbox is back, baby. I don't want them to
Ooh,
go.
nice.
I didn't want them to go. I like X dudes.
Is determined to see
I don't want them
Me.
to disappear forever.
That sounds like
I've never owned a console though, but but you know, what are you gonna do?
hence my having
They have some good in them.
of several
Okay,
colleagues
now I
serving
got a
the
question.
7 high houses.
Take Nintendo out of the equation with this. Would you guys like
I have
AAA
lost
title
contact
games
with
that are not
2 of
Nintendo
those colleagues
to be
already.
spread across
They're
all
both
other
able-bodied and
consoles?
trained in the sword, yet in these dark
Such as, you know,
times,
this
even
game
that
being
may not
on
prove
Xbox
sufficient
and not be
to keep a
stayed
man
on the
safe
PlayStation
on the road.
5, and obviously
You
also
want
be on
me to
PC,
find
which
them?
will be on
I'll need to know
eventually.
where they went.
I think it already is.
One
think it's
I
alright.
sent to investigate
So
the
it's like-
Republic. The other,
If Nintendo is not a thing?
No, I'm just saying. No, the reason why I say leave Nintendo out of it is because Nintendo's never gonna go ahead and do anything.
Oh,
with their
you're talking about
titles.
like their games for PlayStation X about to be on other consoles.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I asked, because I saw an article.
Does that include being on Nintendo's console?
Yes, also being on.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
I feel that there is more opportunity to spread
Mhm.
the games out. Because I always keep seeing, like, because I heard, like, you know, this game obviously didn't make the numbers, and in my mind, I'm just like, I don't know, maybe you just shouldn't make it exclusive then. Probably would have helped. Just a little bit? I don't know.
But the Yoshi P asked that question, or
No,
stated
just
something like
basically
that?
mentioning that it shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't just be like we shouldn't have like exclusivity stuff
It's
anymore.
not going to be easy finding one.
Yeah.
in an entire
Because it's
republic.
like I get
It's just that the performance of the game, depending on the console, will differ.
That's why you develop the game fully for the best version. Actually, no, because the only part I hate about exclusivity stuff is that yes, it exists, but my only worst fear when it comes to spreading games out is usually the whole piece of-
Performance.
yes, it's like which one is the better version? Ooh, you got the crappy version. It's like friggin' Sonic Heroes, where the PlayStation 2 version was crap. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, as a kid who was sick and who had like nothing else to play, didn't even realize that. The GameCube version is the superior version, and the Xbox version just exists.
Yep. Yeah, that's my issue, especially when it comes to like games on the PC as well, because they actually have more options, because you know there's mods and all that. But eh,
To be honest, that's like the only advantage that PC has over anything else.
It's
is the
just-
modding part.
yeah, because Hat in Time has like that one mode where you're playing Chase or something like that, and then and I was excited for that, but I'm like, wait, that's only a mod thing. Darn.
I'll deal with this.
Hell, Stardew Valley, I got more mileage out of it because of the mods.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us.
I would get my mileage out of Final Fantasy VII's mod, but most of it is just big titty Tifa.
Or you can go back to your
like-
garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
It's still a side quest.
Oh, you're
Yes, that's like this.
Okay.
We're not in story
Assuming
yet.
it's correct, Sega is making Persona multi-platform. I mean, we shall see. I mean, from what they're going for so far, it seems like they are.
Alright, where's the mage? Where is he?
But now here's a question, you know, I guess everybody can answer. Like, what's more likely to be a multi-platform indie or AAA games?
Indie.
Indie.
Because the thing about AAA games is that it's really, really scuff if they ever decide to half the time.
Yeah. And I like when indies are like cross-platform. Or multi-platform, not cross-platform. Because that way, I guess, you know, the indie developers be out there. So I was like, yeah.
Look at that man fly.
I like how you and Torgo were just backing off as soon as that happened.
Dog's best friend. Oh, easy.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican Army since they lost their rock.
Why is nighttime always my cops is just more
Many times.
bad?
I was sent here
Because
to
the sun
observe the
is-
situation.
You're one of
Oh
Rutherford's men.
no,
Remember,
not
the
the
sun, remember,
sun.
fire is your element.
Then you have my thanks.
Oh
I
no!
fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so
I was
kindly
asking, do you
dispatched.
think it's bad for a game when a company like Sony or Microsoft pays for exclusivity?
Surely
Like, do
they
you
wouldn't
think it can
allow
harm
such
the game?
lawlessness amongst their ranks.
Yes, it can.
I would
Because if
imagine
they end
Mhm.
up
they're
saying,
aware of
because
it.
if they end up
Most of the army
saying
has fallen
that
back to the capital and
the
hunkered down
game
behind
didn't
her
sell
walls.
well because
Those who
of
weren't
whatever,
recalled now
then it's
rule the
like
fringes
shit is not
unchecked,
gonna sell well. It's
answering
like
to
some
no one
people
but
don't want
themselves.
it for that console, or
That's
though
what I
some
fully
people
imagined.
don't have that console.
You should return to
Yep.
Rosalia.
Like I'm gonna be real with
Huh.
you. I'm not. I
find a
can't
caravan
really
heading
be
north.
envious of some people who are able to have multiple consoles.
won't
I
mind
can't
if
really
I
personally do
borrow
that
one
because
of
I
these
prefer
soldiers'
just to
coins?
have
Mm-mm.
the consoles that have the
Same.
games I want. Because what the hell am I gonna use Xbox for? I literally can end up just literally having an actual computer to end up running video games a bit better
Find the
than
second
what
associate of Rutherford's.
Xbox can do. Like, yes, I will,
If he
you
was
know,
bound
admit
for
being able to just sit down and
start at
play in a
Northridge
video
and see
game
if I
rather
can
than,
pick up
you
his
know, the
trail.
goddamn chair all day is stupid. But in reality, it's like Xbox doesn't like. Ever since I got in like the 360 back in the day, my taste for the Xbox was just started to slowly deteriorate. And also, so PlayStation, Xbox has done this twice apparently. They did this with Tales of Vesperia, and apparently they also did this with Eternal Sonata, which is also a Bandai game. So for Eternal Sonata, certain context for the story was not fleshed out on the 360 version, but was more fleshed out
Right.
for the PlayStation 3 version. I don't like that. Sometimes Xbox sometimes get like the worst versions for their games. I mean, it probably doesn't happen anymore, but 90% of the time, whenever I hear anybody talking about Xbox, I usually end up hearing Game Pass and Rare Replay. That's
Yep.
it. I never hear
It does.
any
He said,
other
Cyber said
game.
it does.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, wait, it still does that? Wait, they still get the worst version?
But for the games we never play. Sports and Call of Duty.
What the hell is that? What's the point of that goddamn console, man? No offense to those who, you know, like the system and everything, but it's like every time I see that console, both on streams or in anything, I'm just like, is there really anything? It's like these kind of games you can play off the PS5 or a PC. You don't even need this. I know most people use like Xbox controllers for Steam, and you know that's fair. And I'm just like, what does Xbox have besides Star-Lord games? Like, what else does it have? Like, what? Like, okay.
Why do
I
why do you think Microsoft's fighting to buy Activision?
I want you to be a salesman for me right now, right here. This is me. I'm at your store right now. Convince me to buy an Xbox Series X. Convince me right now to buy that console.
The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to
But like,
assist your Uncle
just
Stuart.
convince me to
I was
buy
on my
that
way back
console.
from the old
Tell me what it
capital
has.
when I saw
Tell me
some
what it can do
villagers
for
being robbed
me
on the road.
specifically. Like, I'm curious. Like, you know, sell it to me.
They
I'm,
look
I'm,
more
I'm,
like
I'm,
field
I'm
hands.
actually kind of wondering.
It didn't matter in the end.
That's a hey,
I
Blaz.
did what I
What's up,
could to
Blaz?
help the victims, but all it earned
This
me
came
was
to
a
my
call
one of
to the
my
temple.
Pika
Which way did
rants.
they go?
South.
Pika
toward the
rants
gate.
where nothing happens in the game. Well, even there are stuff happening in the game, but when we're like in the downtime.
We're in a side class right now.
You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale.
It plays older generation games from the 360 era. That's it.
Found a be your shield.
Well, that was by far the best information that it was not really needed. That's it, huh? That's all you got? Anything else?
That's all Cyber said.
That's it.
Cyber said it happens with Tech 2. I still remember when my high school all literally cheered when Apple announced the iPhone would come to Verizon.
This one's ours.
He's like, I mean, you like Halo, Gears.
And really enough, I was only exposed to those type of games only because of my brother. I didn't really. I'm not.
Forza.
you're never gonna
Definitely
see
not
me
Forza.
play them. I can watch the movie.
Isn't that Gran Turismo or something like that?
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. That's correct.
Yeah, Forza, Gran Turismo. They're all cars. Dead Rising.
Nope, I'm not convinced enough.
Any other series?
Like a lady for a second.
Yeah, it sounded like a lady. I'm like, am I hearing a lady grunt?
Wait, are you a lady or a man? Which is it? What are you? Hey, a very gruff.
Very, very strong lady.
I don't know.
Just go with they. Yeah, true. I mean, whoever they are, they're very strong.
And they're dead now, so.
Yeah, I was hearing a feminine voice. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, sound like a feminine voice. Whatever they are now none of my business.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Fantasy Star Online 2, the Xbox exclusive, is it?
You mean the Sora Online game? I always wanted to play Phantasy Star.
Stand by as
I was
Oh,
like,
it is.
Man, that's so cool.
It's just Clive.
Like you get to be yourself.
Fine.
Get to hang out with people.
I will survive.
VR
Isn't it like 14 though?
Such a brazen attack so close to
MMOs is gonna take over the world. You can't convince me. VR chat and MMOs are gonna take over the world. Change my mind. Change my mind right now that we will get into a society where VR chat and MMOs will be the main staple of our interactions with each other. Change my mind right now.
Oh, Tunic was exclusive, then it came to the Switch. Oh.
Yeah, it was exclusive on that console before it got.
Oh.
Rockford.
It was close with Metaverse.
If you are to continue.
Wait, it was close with Metaverse?
The virtual reality life.
Oh,
thing.
that.
It's gonna happen, man.
Of course.
It's gonna happen.
I
I mean, to be fair, I got nothing wrong with that, to be fair. I mean, being real. It's like, some people kind of end up having better interactions because, some people can be very socially awkward.
Thank Rutherford.
I found the best one. Ooh.
The best one? What's that?
Ooh, boy. I can't wait. I hope it's a game series that I'm into. Let me hear it.
Oh, boys. What you got? Is it Madden? I'm gonna guess Madden. Oh, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Connect.
If it isn't already too late.
You like the Connect?
I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Oh, it's my silence. Literally saying what?
You have a list? Oh, jeez.
A list of bougie ass games. It's the best-selling Connect title. Oh.
Seriously?
I mean, let me be real here. There's not a lot of competition.
No, and that is Dragon Ball. People buy Dragon Ball.
Yeah, people love Dragon Ball. And no, don't ask me when we're gonna get to freaking Dragon Ball Kakarot. I know I have it on the console. Shut up.
I see you're still here.
We'll get to it once all the DLC comes out and I actually give a damn.
Flow of traders, and with it, a
Wait, well,
constant
how old is that game now?
Speaking of
Very
which,
to the
I
point that they
received
just gave the
word
DLC for
from
the
both my
Dragon Ball
associates.
arc.
They have
Sheesh.
resumed their investigations.
There's a Yu-Gi-Oh
There was
game
a
for
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Xbox?
Xbox
Sucks,
only.
mind you.
Oh,
Eyes at the right
it
time.
was a thing.
They both seem to think the realm's
Oh wait, did I have
prospects
this
were on the
conversation
brink.
about that one hard
I am
Yu-Gi-Oh
afraid
game
that
where
Green
they
would be
where
putting
elements
it
actually can
lightly.
kill your most
Storm
powerful
is in
creature?
crisis, and if we are
Not
to
the same
see her,
game?
we must
No, it's not the same
work
game.
quickly.
That game is
Oh.
on the Game Boy
And
Advance.
we must work
Oh, okay.
The game I'm talking about is on the Game Boy. That game was a difficult game because of the whole elemental system.
as it is mine.
And then it's called Rechef of Destruction. I know what it's called. Bro, there was like one game, Nightmare Troubadour. I think that's how it's pronounced. On the DS, that was like the Yu-Gi-Oh's first DS game. Man, that game was so damn cool. But then I got beaten by a Rare Hunter and got a game over. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell? And then I also
The
fought
RPG one?
yeah,
The exclusive one?
I guess. Is that what it's called? Also, what the hell did I just see that just popped up on my screen? Oh.
I don't know. I didn't see anything. I was looking at the chat.
Marks in Norwegian. Hold the phone. They got marks in these. Hell does those mean? Oh, those must be all the monster dudes we gotta beat up that I can't find for the life of me because like literally in areas that I don't really go look for. Probably should when we kind of are sort of close to. I guess when we kick Odin's ass, we'll go find him. Let's
Soon.
finally finish these stupid side quests because it was bothering
I know,
me
there's
that
so
they
many
were
of them.
They were in, like some were in locked areas and then some were not in locked
Seems
areas.
The hideaway's lost its.
Missed you. Only Yu-Gi-Oh! RPG and hailed at the best game till Master Duel.
Wait, Nightmare Troubadour? Really? I mean, to be fair, the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D game kind of sucked because it was very difficult. God, I hated the driving section. Man, the driving section, they look so...
Oh, no,
Rechef
it's
of Destruction?
Rechef. Yeah.
Wait, is that really... Wait, was that really the best game? Hold on, I must be thinking about a different whole game because I hated that game.
Yes.
Hold on, man. I don't believe you. Get out of here.
You stay right where you
Hold
are.
on.
I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand
Ooh,
old chefs
what you
of
gonna
yore
cook
knew
up?
what they were on about.
Rechef of Destruction. You know, the one with the elements and stuff. You know, when you have a blue eyes white dragon and Yugi has a dark magician that can kill you because he has darkness and blue eyes is light. That game. That, you know, are we talking about the same game?
Make sure it's fit for consumption.
Also, that looks nasty as hell.
I was gonna say, it looked good at first, and I'm like, oh, which is Skyrim? I'm like, ew.
Why is this the best? Explain to me in a review voice.
I mean, can't really do voice.
Explain to me. Maybe this is not the right game. Maybe this is a different game.
Oh, speaking of,
Also, he's dead, so that's nice.
has a Metacritic score of a whopping 68. One number short.
Fit for consumption.
So wait, what was wrong with Nightmare Troubadour? What, people couldn't get past the rare hunters and kept dying to them or something? What's going on? I'm confused.
Gives way to an almost violent richness.
You know what?
Yet,
One day when
it's
I'm
the
bored,
pinnacle
I'm gonna
piece of the
emulate
saints'
that game.
wallet.
We're gonna play it, and I'm gonna show you why I don't like it.
Oh boy.
It is a tool
And probably
of
cheat
force,
halfway through because
a
that
force
game
of
is
nature
difficult.
even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation.
Man, fuck the gamers.
Wow.
I think he likes it.
Offended everybody.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right.
Oh, Jesus, man.
It was decent.
Talking
then.
about Nintendo DS,
take it.
Nightmare Troubadour is one of the best available on the platform. The game was released almost 15 years ago and have received an excellent user score. Wait, then what the hell are you talking about with Nightmare? What are you talking about? Rechef of Destruction being Gucci, where you got this stand at 73. I'm confused. You said that Rechef of Destruction was the best, and until Master Duels, and now you get here with Nightmare Troubadour that has like 8.4 out of 10 and 73. What the fuck does it mean? You make no sense. Explain to me.
These are stream sometimes. So welcome if you're watching this. Hi.
Get the stupid ass review for that non-69 ass stupid rechef of
For
destruction.
anybody that's watching this is sometimes how our stream goes.
Look, man.
You just have little silly little rants about games that shouldn't be popular.
Oh, don't say that. People might actually take that seriously and actually think of being serious if the game is suck. It's like, oh yeah, it sucks for me. Therefore, it sucks for you too. I don't give a damn. You like the game.
Fair.
Like the game.
Fair.
The both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on.
Okay, maybe a game that's not very well known to the public to be appealing.
Apparently it is appealing if it freaking has 68 ass numbers. Yeah, give me a stupid, dumb boo-boo review from some random article.
Yo, Goots.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
I can't wait to find out that your Japanese voice is probably like some deep voice.
Dude, kind of curious about that now, but that's for like after we beat the game.
That's after. It'd be kind of weird to just change all the voice actors.
No, no, you're gonna break the consistency. Don't do that.
No, I'm gonna break your consistency.
No,
don't.
No. You play it one language through and through. Then you can do that for another playthrough.
Nah, man, not that kind of game. You have the option to change it whenever you wish.
No.
No, don't do it.
Consistency.
Oh well, too bad for your consistency. Maybe you should get a new one.
No.
Betty. Better than the original. Too bad it's not a huge leap over it. It's still a mediocre card-based RPG. There are a few annoying gameplay elements whose inclusion leaves me puzzled. While the best part of Reshuffle Destruction is the 3 free trading cards that comes with the game. It's easy enough to get into and fun enough to play for hours at a time, even when you aren't advancing the base story. Yeah, that's kind of what that sounds like to me. I got frustrated at that game. There's a review that I can agree with. That's what I was looking for. So what the hell were you talking about being the best game until Master Duels? I think you're a liar.
You're a liar. Also, I
gave...
appreciate you for reading the big text because I can't really read those at the moment.
I'm not letting you read them big text with your throat being all sassy right
now. Thank you.
You are welcome. Pay me with 5 monies.
Kingdom Hearts currency, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, what's the best game?
What is the best game?
What is the best Yu-Gi-Oh?
Dual Link, the Go style Yu-Gi-Oh game?
That sounds about reasonable. Wait, is that any good to? Is that good for you? Because it sounds like that doesn't really sound that great. Do you like Dual Links?
Oh boy.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is a collectible card game that was released in 2016. This is another major Yu-Gi-Oh! Title available to a wide variety of players. Since it's on both major mobile operating systems, setting with the 80 metric score, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links provides a healthy mix of nostalgia and a great strategy and gameplay. It even received an update covering the events of the Dark Side of Dimension movie in 2019. Also, the fact that I'm still able to move and still do that.
I'm looking back and forth. I'm like, I could just imagine your eyes going back and forth when you're doing that.
No, I wasn't even looking at the screen at all.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
Oh. Because I saw you kind of veering to the side a lot. I'm like, I'm assuming you were kind of going back and forth on what you're reading. It's like your eyes are rapidly going back and forth while reading that.
Nope, just that great.
Oh, pro multitasking. I mean, he's a better multitasker than I am. I can only multitask for certain things.
Well, I mean, but we can all safely say that the best Yu-Gi-Oh game has to be the Dungeon Dice Monsters. Yeah.
It is tied with Master Duel.
I gotta figure they kind of sort of not really play a little bit similar. So I'm not too bad about them.
Actually, you are right, Cyber says.
What?
That is tied with Master Duel or something like that.
Yeah, because it's kind of or the Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Yeah, something like, yeah.
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, no, yeah, Dungeon Dice.
What about it? Wait.
Like, is the, like,
am I right that it's the bad one or the good one? Dungeon Dice monsters annoy the fuck out of me, dude. Makes me hate dice.
Oh, more
The
long
abandoned
text.
concept from the anime Dungeon Dice Monsters is the game invented by the supporting character Duke Devlin, which, by the way, he fucking sucks because he's like the worst character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways, that is played by the grand total of 1 time. Despite this, however, Konami is actually sold on the real-life version of the dice game. Along with this, off the forgotten GBA game, unlike other Yu-Gi-Ohs, stray away from the card-based core thing. This was actually good fun, and end up having, while the AI is weak, the game mechanic is also welcome changing. Score of 70.
70.
Also, I still wasn't looking at the screen. Anyway,
I mean,
but that's
the last
cool.
attack you kind of like just missed.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say it was always great.
Like walking or running, yes, but attacking, not so much.
No, that's stupid. Got him. Simba.
That's not even a lion. That's more like a leopard.
Take this, Raikou.
Oh, that's not even Raikou.
Take this, Raikou.
I was asking you hated the Fighting Thieves game, right?
Well, I didn't really hate it. It's just it was really difficult to the point I used an action replay to get all the cards in the game.
Oh.
It's really one of those games where it's like if you're not really good with the 5D mechanic, the racing part, mind you, it's really annoying. There was also a part where you ran out of friggin' time, like people died or something.
Oh jeez. Okay. Well then, it was about to attack you.
No, it wasn't. It got weakness and then it died at the same time.
Is that a crystal over there?
Dumb out.
In the distance? What is that glow in the distance? Right, yeah, right there. Yeah, right. Is that an island? I feel like there's like a faint glow over there.
Well, let's take a look at the giant map. Where we're at. I don't know what the hell we're looking at. I doubt we're looking at.
Well, okay, where you're pointing at on the map, like the very point. You're going that way, so.
I'm just going where that quest marker is. I ain't going that way.
No. I like Master Duel because I can make it a joy deck that normally costs a month's rent for nothing. Like, I can feel myself getting better, or at least I am mostly recovering, but it's like, I had like a little bit of tiny of the nasty stuff still in there. I'm like, get out of there. Let me talk. Like, I could, like, it's like my throat is not really, like, filled with anything, but it just had, like, that little tiny snippet of it in my throat still just hanging around. I'm like, go away. Every time I try to talk, I just feel it and I had to like cough.
Enough. Damn, son, that did a lot of damage. He died. Also, I'm sorry.
I know. Like, it's better than over the weekend, but it's like, there's that tiny little bit of nastiness that's in my throat. I'm like, no, go away. Like, I'm pretty much, my throat's practically clear, so it's just like hanging on the side. I'm like, go away.
It's like,
No, we're gonna stay here forever.
no. Finally, last side quest. Here,
Hey.
until, the area will get more pimples.
You might never return.
Oh yeah.
Quickly, let me see it. supple as a
Like on one
maiden's
end, like
cheek.
being able to just play
Yes,
those type of
adamant as
collectible
her
card
virtue.
games is fun.
This is
But then you
everything I'd
realize
hoped
that if you
for
want
and
that
more.
good kick-ass meta
Clearly, my
deck,
trust in you was
you
not
can't just go into
misplaced.
the anime.
You must
That's kind
be
of why I
a hunter of
mostly just prefer the
considerable
games
talent
over
to
the
have bested the
real life
beast with
stuff
nary a
because it's
scratch.
easier.
Really?
Like it's much well it's
Oh, even
much
Cyber
easier.
agrees.
Because it's much
By
easier.
means
It's
of your
like
might,
it's
we shall
easier
be
to
as
just
wealthy
grab.
as the merchant
It's
kings of
it's an
Temechus.
expensive hobby.
I don't
I
plan on
personally
making a
can't
habit
do
of
it.
it.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
'cause-
yeah, cars, yeah.
I'm busy enough as it is.
I know that.
Very well. Though I believe
made
fate
anime
had a
decks
hand
are
in
meta
our
now?
meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg.
Hey, that's
Do not
cool.
allow me to keep you from being about your business.
I've been like, thanks to the stupid dumb Pluto channel, I've been like, I've been like repeatedly, mind you, because it keeps repeating Yu-Gi-Oh.
You've been in a Yu-Gi-Oh mood.
Yeah, that's actually the reason too. Is like I've been like watching like the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, and I realized, wow, they changed a lot in the in the 4Kids version. It looked like crap, but no, I watched it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. This is everything. I still love the fact that, oh man, I know the Japanese version of Dimensions something. I forgot what it was called. Dark Dimensions, I think it was called. The movie that has like the slickest animation. I know people like love their animation, but oh my god, I wish that they updated Yu-Gi-Oh to that, cause the part where Yugi and Kaiba are just dueling, it's like the sound quality, it sounds like you're there. I mean, mind you, movie animes usually are always like that, where the audio quality is just
Dark Side of
just-
Dimensions? Is
yeah,
it that
Dark
one?
Side Dimensions, that one. Oh man, I love that one. My favorite thing is, in the Japanese version doesn't do this, and that's fine. You know, usually the Japanese versions don't really do this. But when Yugi was on his last legs, I shit you not, when that moment showed up where fucking Atem just came down and the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh music theme was played in a choir ass version, he just drew a random card, because I'm sure Yugi did not have that in his deck, summon a monster, beat the guy, and dipped out. And I'm like,
When they dubbed the film, they aimed it to be mature because they knew we, the audience, grew up.
I love that though. I actually legit do love that, and I can notice it too, because for one thing, the cards actually, one of the things that they did was that the cards actually had the descriptions. They had the descriptions, how in the Japanese version. And I'm like, so wait, it actually just ends you? Is it similar to that one card that he when he fused the Egyptian god cards and it just wins you the game? Was that one of those instant kill wins thing?
No.
Oh. So what's its effect anyways? What the hell was that monster? Because it obviously didn't, you didn't tell you because he didn't talk.
Then let us be rid of them.
Oh, okay, then let's kill them. Wait, you said orcs? These are not orcs, Joshua. I think you got orcs and humans mixed up. You being a phoenix for too long, dude. You're discriminating against humans.
How dare
brother.
he?
Now, brother, how many times have I told you to stop discriminating? Wow, where the hell did you come from, big fella?
Yes.
Oh, maybe he is an orc. Okay, no, Joshua, you're right. Never mind.
Just was like, of course I'm right.
Okay, calm down, snarky ass. Just because you have a whoopee doesn't mean anything. Jill's right here, jeez.
But no, it's like, I like, it doesn't matter, shows, anime, TV shows, whatever. I like when they do that, like, when they first start off as, something for kids, and then, 10, 20 years later, they make a quote-unquote, like, return of the series and make it more adult, because they know that their audience that grew up with that, will watch their newer stuff. Like, iCarly, for example, it's like, obviously kids grew, watched the show back then, and then with the newer season, it's more so pertain to adults. And I like that. Instead of just sticking to just one, instead of sticking to one demographic. So effect is, if you draw it, you can instantly summon it. And, hold on, I didn't read that part. It's called Mahad, based on the servant of Atem. Its effect is if you draw, you can instantly summon it. Then if you battle a dark type monster, the attack is double more from 2,500 to 5,000, and he inflicts piercing damage. So attempt one using pure strat using his servant who became Dark Magician.
I know that name sounded familiar because all the cards, well, most of the cards in Atem's deck, anyways, are based off of like the Dark Magician girl is based off of one woman that was a servant to Atem, and Mahad is also the one who obviously becomes a Dark Magician, who for some reason got an upgrade in the movie. The others, the Blue Eyes White Dragon was a whoopee for Kaiba. That's why Kaiba is so factuated by that damn Blue Eyes White Dragon, is because his ancestor was basically protected a girl who had the ability to control and become the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's
also
why
a
she
story.
has blue eyes. And there's no story. I actually did love that arc though. Bakura's an asshole though. Or Zork, because it's not Bakura, but Zork is Bakura as Zork, but whatever.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
If Gav dies, Odin must be slain.
I'm gonna be very sad.
Odin will be slayed. Oh, here's our dungeon.
Oh, here he comes.
The cities of Canver.
If Gav died, Tears of the Kingdom wins. Wow.
Wow, okay.
What about the other contender like Spider-Man?
We already know Spider-Man's gonna die in that.
Warehouse District.
Sounds like thunder.
Odin doesn't have thunder. Oh, that's the. Oh,
Is this just a
it's
passcode?
a passcode. What? What kind of passcode is that?
Sounds like thunder.
You're late.
Oh, yay! Okay, and I've put down the pitchfork.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Hey, there's
Hey, uncle and Mid.
Mid?
We couldn't handle
Yeah,
it.
Mid.
Mid and our
I
uncle.
knew you'd come.
Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Who is she? She's
Sid's daughter.
Sid's daughter.
Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
Who is a character
My lady.
in Joshua. What? You already have Whoopi. You can't have two.
I think you probably missed the part of that. This girl is the daughter of Sid.
It was
Cause
during the massive amounts of side quests that we were doing, and
yeah, so you probably
Yeah.
left during that part.
She didn't get friends though. Damn.
I never thought I'd see
Also,
You didn't get friends so fast.
This is a nice reunion.
Aww.
The uncle is reunited with his other grandson.
Yeah.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Most likely.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place.
Also, I noticed a small detail, but I do like that Clive actually puts down the sword, so that way where he's leaning doesn't clip the damn sword.
We need to fight. And quickly.
What do you propose?
There we go. Have it.
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District.
Clive, have you
Will
never
look to
seen
those across the
Scooby-Doo?
river?
We watched it as a kid. They never make
Mind
it.
keeping an eye on my brother?
They're fine. They're still
Not at all.
alive.
We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the
Well
survivors
then.
in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rosefield, you little gutter snipe!
Not gonna say that word because I don't know what it means. I'm gonna check.
Shall we then?
And
Margot.
keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
Oh, scruffy and badly behaved child. Okay. Oh, no, that works.
Yeah.
Alright. It's just me and
Alright.
Torgal. Even fall.
You Shaggy and Scoob.
Oh my god, you're right.
Let's find those survivors.
Bork.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Gee, there's a lot of dudes over there.
Yeah, jeez, and they're dead already.
Oh my god.
And not stand a chance at all, my god.
Mm-mm. Speaking of Shaggy and Scoob, anyone see the stop animation? Stop
You mean the
animation?
one- you mean the one that's been used by AI purposes? Or not really purposes, but just been used by AI type of thing?
Yes.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I didn't
What-
see it, but what about it?
I don't know anything of this. So, what's the story behind it?
Oh my god. I'll get right on
Yep,
that.
yep, no, that's fine, that's fine. Like, apparently Warner Brothers wants the guy to make the film. The one that did the stop motion? Is that what it is? Like a full feature film? Oh. Is the animation like made legit, or are they made using the stuff?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shoot, man. Oh, good. Ew.
Anyways, what? Yeah, that's what it was. Like, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that they are hiring them, but I'm also not surprised that they're hiring because companies are slowly starting to get to that point. Oh, shoot.
What?
Okay, so you know how much we're fearing about digital and stuff. I'm fearing the companies. I mean, I'm hoping this doesn't come to pass, but I'm really getting to that feeling where companies will start to get lazy and get tired of animators, obviously taking the piss and whatever stuff and being all whatever, and they just decide to resort to use AI as a means of doing all that stuff, and that's gonna suck for a lot of reasons because that is a lot of jobs going
being lost.
Like
right
I
there,
know AI is not capable of replicating a lot as of right now, but it will sadly soon get to the point where somebody's able to utilize it to its fullest. And I already stated before, I'm not appreciative of it, especially with the voice. Especially when it comes with the voice part too. I do not like that at all because that is very disingenuous to the actors and actresses that put their time and effort of creating these wonderful characters where they'll just get replaced and end up saying some dumb shit.
Ugh.
It won't even be their fault either. I'm not digging it.
That new Dragon Dogma game is using AI to make NPCs and side quests. Ew.
I wanted to play that game.
Even Game Freak is looking into that to help them fix the issues with their games. How about no?
How about you fix it yourself? What?
Yeah. Fix it, get paid.
Oh, they want each playthrough to be unique. I mean, but isn't there?
No.
Like, what's Baldur's Gate doing besides making penis monsters? Like, what are they doing?
What?
Are they
What?
doing stuff in that game? Don't worry about it. Stop asking questions. Anyways, the point I'm asking is like, what is Baldur's Gate doing with their models for their NPCs? You don't really need to make it freaking unique. Your game is a repetitive thing, and to be honest, I don't care about your stinking NPCs. They all kind of shit. Being honest, like the first Dragon Dogma game was just like, hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you fuck off?
He doesn't play D&D.
No, I don't play D&D. I haven't seen anybody play. Whoa! 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 Doggy! Bad dog! What are you doing?
Bad doggy.
You move.
No. You must defeat me.
Okay. Ow.
Well, while you're fighting foes, I'm going to use the bathroom because I drank so much water, so I'll be right back.
I drink so much water, I'm tired. Come down. Stand down. Ow. I guess the only problem with freaking graphics mode, I can't see shit. I can't see half of the time with graphics mode. There's so many particle effects happening. Giga Blaster! Ooh, shakalaka. Ugh. Yeah, like it shouldn't, like it really was, it's like, also for, AI Game Freak wants to look at the AI to help devs and prevent crunch in the strict, but also to make new AI that adapts to the player. I guess Scarlet and Violet really good with them. I mean, but it's like you can just figure out the problem rather than just using a different method. Like, I get it. Like, I will say there is only certain benefactors to AI. But it shouldn't be just a solution of a band-aid to just slap onto your thing when you're not going to really learn any lesson from it doing that. Oh, you gotta die, mister. Hey, hey! Oh, there's... Okay, well, this is...
Still fighting enemies?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, where is the... You guys... You, mister, need to die. Thank you.
I used the bathroom and got myself more water. I'm definitely gonna need water. Alright, cool.
Also, don't worry, I already read the thing already. Anyway, it's time for our
Alright,
first
cool.
mini boss. You can tell because this is a big, giant area.
Okay.
Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Ah, never mind. So no mini boss. Okay, cool.
Not yet.
together now.
All together for what?
I don't know.
Was Harry ready to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like,
what the hell? Where did you come from?
Jesus. All together now, big man. Oh, he teleports.
Yeah, because he's weird.
Oh. So what, did you just teleport away and then teleport back to you? Because I'm kind of confused with his teleporting pattern.
Hold on.
Hey, weekend.
It's over 50,000!
What? That's a nice reference. That's a nice reference. Holy Jesus, man.
That looked cool. Die, please.
Someone was a DBZ fan. Clearly they were. That was a cute. That was a cute reference.
I was like, we're gonna go ham on this guy. I was wondering. I was like, damn. I think I'm doing it. Like, I think I'm doing big
It's over
numbers here.
50,000.
I already know they were. Wait, you're saying someone's a fan of freaking Dragon Ball Z? I'm sorry, did you just miss the Bahamut fight? There's Dragon Ball Z written all over it.
Ooh.
Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Oh wait, that's right, Cyber. I don't think you were.
We're in the final hurrah. No, Cyber was there.
Cyber was okay.
Yeah, Cyber was there.
I guess you were just gone briefly. Oh no, he's not okay.
Well, it's been a while, so it's like
It's been 2
10
weeks.
days during that, so and that's kind of why I don't really blame you for forgetting. Because
you did experience it.
Because not only that, it's like when you're like doing other things, you tend to forget what happened.
I mean, yeah.
Also, Clive, to answer your question as to why we're seeing so much of Ultima's cohorts is mainly.
Oh.
Who has it? Who has it? You.
You.
Stop it.
What does your master want? Well, we shall see soon.
I already know what he wants. He wants Clive. Dude wants literally Clive's booty.
But for what reason?
I don't know. That is one thing I'm kind of still confused about.
Like, obviously he wants it, but for what reason? So that's my other question. Is like, what reasons though?
I don't know. Probably to wear him as a coat.
Ew.
That seems to be the only thing I can think of. I think he just literally wants his body. All right, here's our boss.
Oh boy.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from
It's you. It's one of
you again.
Ultima's is.
I don't believe
Course.
produced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield.
Ah, my favorite song.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you like a basic dude, but never mind. Let's take that words out of my mouth, I guess.
Well, I also got this song too, so clearly he's not a big.
No, I'm
important dude.
talking about himself. He just looks like a basic dude, like a regular ass dude, just really just scrap with me. That's it. But apparently,
I mean,
you're not.
the way how he got introduced, like, I feel like you're just because it was so sudden that cutting happened, so it's like, yeah, you feel more like a regular dude.
Nice try.
Sheesh. Calm down there.
Look, he's the one who's being mean, okay? Oh, he's laughing. He one of them crazies.
He might get rid of them quickly then. Get rid of the crazies.
Oh, see, his cargo is pissed too.
Oh. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, let me memorize this so when I play hard mode, I can actually memorize it.
Do you even know the other QTEs?
No. It's like I've been a while.
Like, there's really no point.
It seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
I gear him.
Now, a gift from my liege lord's army.
Oh.
The spear from Odin.
Is that the name of it?
Yup.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. This man has Church Gogol, or whatever it's actually, that's kind of how it's
That's a name?
pronounced.
Ooh.
Yes, it is. Remember that Odin thing I was talking about?
Yeah.
This was, I didn't mention this, but I did say that Odin does have a spear. This is it.
I mean, I'm just thinking of what he looks like. I'm like, yeah, he does have like a long sword, spear, like weapon. Ooh, that was a fast beam.
Bro, calm down. This is not Final Fantasy friggin' Heavensward, dude. You're not friggin' Arstidian. Calm it down.
Never.
Never mind. Maybe you are Arstidian. Oh shoot, you are Arstidian, my
Ooh,
guy.
that looks dangerous. Up. Oh, those are waves. Those are waves.
I play Final Fantasy
Nice.
14, bitch! You can't handle me! You can't mess with a dodging master! Who do you think you are? You just some knight.
You're just a typical knight dude just with a giant spear. Oh,
Hey, that's a Sephiroth technique. You ain't clever.
What, draws everything in?
No, this shoots me with a bunch of.
Oh, it's those things that causes like I don't know what it is exactly. I just am familiar with the concept of it. That's in Smash. Or he throws those little doom orbs at you or something. You know that side special that he does where he like snaps his finger and he got the little doom orbs around you.
No flare.
Yeah, that. I don't know the name.
I know, but I was like, what?
It's the thing that causes the little effect.
I also thought you said Spanish for a second.
No, the doom spears.
It sounded like you said Spanish.
Oh.
Ow!
Yeah, those things.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
They inflict that kind of like damage. I forgot what kind of damage you call that. I don't know. Inflicting damage. Yeah, the curse damage. Yeah.
That, yeah. I see what you're playing at.
Look, I don't know the names of the attacks.
Alright, time to do this attack again.
Alright, Cyber BRB as usual. Oh, oh. Hot row jump, hot row jump. Yeah.
Sorry, buddy boo. Goodbye.
That was an easy fight.
It's over.
That's it.
But that was it. No, What?
Alright, that was a fast dungeon.
What? No, what? That was anticlimactic.
Strong. My liege.
That can't be it.
Yeah, you heard the choir.
I mean, yeah, we have the fanfare. I was like, come on, that was kind of anticlimactic.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh, I saw a little bit of glow there.
Is that who I think it is?
Leaving so
Yep.
soon, Mythos.
Yeah, you are
there
by
he
far the
is.
most casual person out of everyone else in this entire icon world.
Indeed, you may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this the scene where I'm thinking of?
Oh?
This might be the scene where Clive actually gets beat in the trailer, because there was a trailer where Clive actually could not beat one person, and I have yet to see that scene.
Oh.
I think this might actually be it.
I'm surprised we're not doing the fighting.
Because he can kick our asses, that's why.
Well, still, they could have made that into like a scripted fight where you lose.
We already have.
He's fighting with one hand behind his back.
No, we don't need that. We don't need a fight where we lose. We were too gangster already. We don't need a level 99 enemy that can just one shot us. That'd be boring.
Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything.
Who is Mythos?
The cornerstone
Besides
of
this
all
Clive, but
creation.
who or
The
what is
Lord's
Mythos?
vessel, your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. Your Majesty, my purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer, one that must be excised.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z ass music.
Oh, okay.
Don't know what Odin's sword is called.
Nope, just got kicked. Ugh.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry! Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
I think Jill might have died.
Oh, I don't know, because it just kind of just stopped. It just kind of just yeah, cut to black. I'm like, I can't tell.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. Alright?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
That doesn't confirm she's dead or not.
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Yeah, but you still are recovering.
But we still feel good.
So at least we know that Jill is still technically alive.
I was gonna say, she can't die. What the hell's gonna
Like,
go in?
it cuts to black like that. It's like, nah, she's still alive.
Yeah, 90% of all the people we kill always end up dead on screen.
Gav said that Otto might know.
If they don't show the death, then they're still alive.
Hate that trope, to be honest. Because it's so annoying. Because it's like, man, you can never. It's like you already know the person's still alive when it cuts to black. Doesn't
usually.
This never doesn't leave me tense though.
Tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story.
Like about to be crushed by a rock, cut to black. About to be sliced in half, cut to black.
Got the black, Mr. Black.
Don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing.
About to be stabbed, cut to black.
I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be
sitting under a pile of rubble. I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Is it me or is the song different, or is it the same song? I can't remember.
To be honest, the song kind of just starts to blend in after a while. I forget.
Or maybe they just added more instruments. I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe you gone insane.
Maybe I got what?
Maybe you gone insane. It's okay. You'll be alright.
I mean, I hope I will be.
Yeah, you gotta be fine. You gotta be fine.
Say that to my throat.
Alright, well, I'll say it to you when I'm over. Hear that throat? Coming after you.
Well, I mean, don't choke me. God, please no.
Hear that throat? I'm coming after you.
She's like, if you kill me, you'll kill her.
Nah, we'll figure out a way to resurrect her.
What?
What the hell you mean?
Yeah, and actually, I think it is the same song. I didn't want to talk to you. Shut up.
Shut up, lady. Do you want to shit? No.
Something tells me Mid won't be needed.
Do you want? No. No.
Kind of rude. She was talking. This is your hideaway. Shut up. I don't want to talk to you. You suck.
I wonder if it was me.
Like, yes, you're an NPC. I know what you say is the same line.
You say lines.
God, that reminds me of what you showed me last night. I'm like,
Mid, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so, when choosing its place of rest, I recall your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the fittest. First. I'm going to have to work on that last. Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't even rhyme.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's alright, Sid. You're still a Chad.
I was like, I read that. I was like, wait, hold on, what?
that does not. It does not rhyme at all. I was gonna say maybe it's an old English thing, but I was like, no, that just didn't rhyme. Period.
No, he just fucked up. He just screwed up.
It's okay, Sid. You still did good.
It's okay, Sid. You're still Chad.
A for effort.
His first opus. I wonder if it's gonna be called an airship from an old Final Fantasy game.
Cool. You think so?
I don't know. The friggin' ship is called Ragnarok.
Possibly.
I think it's called Ragnarok.
You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless
Banshees can be tone deaf, but okay.
She couldn't have been more than what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that.
I mean, when you think about it, they scream loud that they could probably make themselves deaf.
You should have seen how proud he was of the little scammer.
Deaf after scream.
So it doesn't bother them when they do scream at you.
That's probably why they always scream.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess that analogy makes sense. I'm sorry, I thought we were gonna make Final Fantasy references, not freaking banshees.
When you think of the lore of banshees, it's like, huh?
Yeah, you're right. They really are annoying little fuckers. They just scream at each other. I like YouTube comments or Twitter posts.
So everybody's a banshee.
I mean, when you have people that barely listen to you when you're actually proving a point to something, and then yeah, probably. I don't know.
What exactly is a banshee? Is it a living thing or a dead thing?
The living thing.
I didn't break it.
The fan.
Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing.
It's also an American television show, apparently.
Banshee?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's a female spirit folklore whose appearance or wailing warns a family that one of them will soon die. Oh.
Oh, well then.
See?
And you had nothing to do with this.
Nope.
So if you get a dead woman screaming in your face, then then I guess a sign that someone's gonna die. I'm like, oh, what?
The family is reputed to have its own banshee that howls when one of them is going to die. I guess they use it as a means of whoever's gonna die. It just screams. What?
So they scream to someone that's going to die?
Yep, warns a family that one of them will soon die.
All too well.
Oh jeez.
Alright.
It's like, you know, there are the nicer ways to tell somebody that they're going to die, not scream in their face.
Hey.
It's like a terrible version of a Reaper telling you that you're going to die.
Okay, first off, a Reaper is telling me I'm gonna die. You might as well just kill me now.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes.
Yes or no?
There. How about now?
You fixed it. Sid fixed
I don't hear anything. Unless you're not supposed to hear anything.
You keep talking. Let the song play. Jeez.
Oh, I can barely hear it though.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed
is
it
it,
to me
though?
once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make
Oh,
some
it's his
dreams
theme.
come true.
Oh.
That's what's playing. Alright,
There
let's
you
see
go.
Let's take this to mid, and hopefully this thing will basically get this ship flying. Because we still haven't seen an airship yet, just for the record.
It's not a Final Fantasy game if we don't have an airship.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left.
Stood up and fucked off?
He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
Wait, dinghies?
Really?
These are old English terms. Yes, he jaywalked outside and YOLO like a Chad.
Much like yours,
What'd you miss? Well, Clive almost got his ass beat.
Almost.
Did. Well, he almost died.
There you go.
He got his ass beat by...
I was gonna say, it's like that. Almost got his ass beat. I'm sorry, were we watching the same cutscene?
At least try to stay safe.
Well, he got his ass beat by Odin. So that too, he got gravely injured. And we're over here.
Try to stay alive, eh?
And Jill's captured. Again.
Or, well, not... Yeah, she's technically captured. We thought she was dead, but no, she's still alive, but she might as well just be captured.
They did the typical...
The flagship sails. I have to get back.
Wait, why is that one a plus? Why is that an add-on?
Jill is a damsel.
Well, hey, at least she did some stuff before getting captured. She did technically help us escape, so...
Yeah.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Goddamn Billy Bob Joe.
Oh, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which...
Tough for that?
I'm actually a bit...
I'm assuming that's me, thanks.
About him. And you want
I don't know why
Tough.
I don't know why you keep questioning any of these words.
These are old English terms, I'm assuming.
Look, this is how they spoke back then, okay?
Tough for that.
So, obviously, I show it to
Game of Thrones language.
impressed.
Harry Potter.
White as a sheet and quiet as a
They all speak like this.
Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that.
Why do they speak like that? I don't fucking know.
As how Blackthorn opens up when you're around.
Well, it's for Harry Potter. They're, it's modern, not
no,
like
not.
medieval.
They still have that same medieval-like speeches half the time when they speak. It's just more so wizardry type speaking than medieval, so it might as well be. Because they don't. Cause nobody talks like that.
Fair.
I'm dead serious. Nobody talks like that in conversations with a European. I'm sorry. Because if you start talking like that, it makes me feel like I'm in a fucking movie.
I would say more so the old geezers, but never mind.
No.
There you are.
Harry, Hermione, and Ron all had that going for them when they spoke.
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave.
It never annoyed me, but it's just something that you can always take notice of.
She's refused.
I just remember one line that Hermione said, and she was just explain something, but she said it so fast with in one breath. I'm like, whoa, slow down.
Yeah, it's like how Mid talked at one point, where she just basically said an entire thing without stopping. It's like, yep, told you. That's how they speak back then.
If that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be...
Well, I wouldn't say everybody spoke too fast. It's just those characters, like, they just spoke really fast. I'm like, whoa, calm down.
When you smart, you talk super fast, and your lung capacity is so godlike that the smartness consumes your throat, and it makes you spit out words like you rapping. Oh, what up, man?
No, seriously, it's like very rapid. I'm like, I did not even catch half of that. I'm like, whoa.
It's funny too, because I like to think that in America, when they're depicted in films, is that they don't end up sounding like that. But I was like, no, they actually do still sound like that. It's like, yo, does Americans actually sound like that in the movies? Yes. It's like, I'm sorry, as much as you will love me to say no. It's yes. It's everything. Yes.
Who is he?
We do, in fact, do sound like
Someone
them.
from my
We are that idiotic.
Someone who doesn't deserve
I do like how
to die
Danny
alone.
Radcliffe being more involved in other stuff. Cause
crystal's
I saw an
curse is
ad
almost
for
finished,
some show. I think it's a
If I had the
comedy
tears,
that was
I
like
could ease his
back
passing.
in
But without them,
I don't know
we've nothing
industrial
that will
age. I
touch
don't
the
know,
agony of
but
those last
it's
few
like oh
hours.
he's a character in that show apparently. And you're like oh it's good to see him doing other shows.
Tears
Like
of
of course he was in other
Ron-
movies and
what's-
stuff.
What's Ron do?
It's the only thing strong enough.
What's
He
his-
doesn't-
What?
Rupert Grint's not really doing a lot of things compared to Emma and Daniel, but I mean he probably appeared in a few things.
You do well to remember
He
that
owns an
until
ice
they-
cream truck company. What? Rupert Grint owns an ice cream.
Alright, after defeating Voldemort, I decided to open an ice cream factory. Ron, that's brilliant!
Well, an ice cream truck company and gives kids free ice cream, but you're not really making a profit.
Bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
Are y'all hyped for the Scott Pilgrim anime? Oh yeah, I did see the trailer for that.
I haven't, but yeah, I'm ready for it.
Bring me one of their
Just
eyes.
kids, adult space.
Preserve
Okay,
it
makes sense.
as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears.
Oh,
Make
okay,
sure
yeah, that's
the
fair.
other ingredients are ready.
I was gonna
before
say,
you
it's like
enter.
you can't really make a company if you're not making a profit out of it. It's like, okay, that's a good solution there. Kids eat free, adults you pay,
So
because
did
you
they-
have more responsibilities than kids.
So did they make Scott? I still haven't seen the trailer, but did they make Scott into the jerk that he's supposed to be, just like in the comics and the film?
I have no idea how he's supposed to be portrayed as, because I never
A dick.
delve into Scott Pilgrim.
Dick.
I don't know.
Basically a two-time dick who ends up literally cheating on fucking Actually, no, Scott's just a dick.
I have no idea. You have to see it for yourself. Even though there's really no talking, it's just more singing. And it just shows screenshots and that's it.
Oh, so it's not really much of a trailer. It's just
No, it's just more
a
so
teaser, then.
music with just screenshot, that's it.
Oh, it's just a teaser then.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this thing actually does a lot better than any other thing that ends up on Netflix nowadays.
Let's hope. Emma is basically a politician now. Oh. Like she has shown interest in running for office in the UK.
All right, Hermione, real life, calm down.
The trailer's gonna follow the comic from the looks of it.
Oh,
I
man,
want to
that means
know,
we're
like
gonna-
I said.
that means we're gonna have that Yuri scene with Kim and
The sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate.
Knives. God, I don't know
I
why.
was gonna say, Emma, think about it.
And I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
have
got
that,
this.
Yeah, we're gonna have that one Yuri scene with Knives and Kim, and
memories, that's all.
when they were at that party.
Better left forgotten.
Ooh.
Memories of what?
Either that. or
Things
what?
we'd all rather leave
I
behind.
read the comics. I much prefer the.
You have all the
black and white.
comics?
Yep.
And
Ooh.
sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to
I
understand?
need to bring.
Don't be like that.
Nah, you don't have to. I don't want you carrying too many things with you.
Get you off my
It's carrying freaking books, dude.
That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan
I mean, if you need something on downtime.
back in the day.
Yeah, I'll probably just bring that one.
Never mentioned it
Just
before.
read it. Hey, you're gonna be making me read the Twilight Princess. You better read the damn 6 chapters of the book.
The ring
Fair.
pulled it all back.
There. Actually, yeah. We're gonna have one day where we're just reading books. Oh yeah.
That's fine.
Possible.
Well, I mean,
You
yeah.
can just have something in the background.
I mean, obviously the comics are better. The movie was basically let's try to squeeze everything in an hour.
I mean, that's basically for anything, like, manga adapted show or comic, whatever. They try to squeeze as much as they can, but it's just, the pacing is never really that great.
You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman.
Also,
living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps
3,000 gigabytes, terabytes.
Every swing of my hammer's another
Oh,
blow
for,
struck in the
wait.
name of our cause.
Also,
Wait,
for Starfield?
also, by the way, have you ever heard of the game called Super Lesbian Animal RPG? That's an actual name, by the way.
To be
Eh.
thrown up by the likes of Zoltan.
More
That's a
realistic.
title.
Okay.
Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
300
Learn his
megabytes.
secret.
I mean gigabytes. I don't know why I keep saying
Too
megabytes.
happy to see me.
50. I'm going for 50.
Make peace with your
Starfield.
second best.
You know, the game that's supposed to make you do a bunch of things. 50
I don't know what's
gigabytes.
considered.
You know, this game is 100 gigabytes, right?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Let's
say.
go.
140?
Oh.
Oh, 40 more than 16.
On Xbox.
Also, yeah, super lesbian adventure animal thing. Yeah, that's what the title of the game is. Don't worry, I was in the same front when I saw it here. I was like, what?
That
like,
is a title, man.
Did I read that right? I was like, I'm sorry, what?
You won't have left. He's the chief.
It's kind of like those weird eShop listings. I'm kind of like you're describing. It's like that's some sort of like digital game shop game that you can only buy digitally.
I mean, if you want to look it up, go nuts, guys. I can safely say that the wiki is safe for work.
So you're saying it's not?
No, I said it's safe for work.
Okay, I don't know. You sound like you're being sarcastic about that.
It's safe for work.
Okay.
Whatever, man. You just want to go ahead and just spout random bullshit.
The browser suffered enough. Just
no,
go incognito.
Yeah, go to incognitus. Why do you never use incognito for? It exists for a reason.
If it suffered, I mean, look. To be fair, you like anybody that gives me links during streams, you gotta maybe suffer enough just to get that clogged in my history.
Yeah, so do that to yourself.
Like, you show me a bunch of Mun stuff and I don't want that in my history, even though I still click it anyways.
Whoa!
What is it called?
Super Lesbian Animal RPG.
Super Lesbian Animal RPG? It's a furry lesbian game?
It kind of looks like just it's just an RPG Maker type game. It's basically like it's an LGBT themed turn-based RPG made by somebody. It's short but sweet game about love, anxiety, and fighting funny-looking monsters in dungeons. That just seems like a normal game to me.
I know.
It's just a title. It's just the title.
The title.
Like, the theme is whatever, but it's like the title throws me off.
Appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient.
Yeah, it's just a weird title.
I believe that by grafting a more
They could have gone for something more meaningful, but no, it's just like Super Lesbian Animal RPG or whatever you call it.
I mean, it's like Undertale. Like, what the
Game
hell
looks
what the hell does Undertale even mean? Until you actually play it, and then you're still confused because they still
are
didn't-
Undertale.
No, they did. They still never explain what the hell the Undertale means.
What do you mean you don't know what Undertale is? It's the name of a song.
As for the mortal, I fear.
No.
Am I wrong?
They explain Delta. Also, shut up. They explain what the Deltarune means, but they never explain what the Undertale means. Why do we like that game? They never explain.
Tales of
Undertale.
the Underground.
No, Tales of the. Okay, then why is it not called Underground Tale instead of Undertale?
Because that sounds dumb.
Yeah, you're right.
Toby knows it sounds dumb.
Oh, but he's not gonna call it. Yes, there's a random NPC dog. It's like, did you know back then I actually wanted to call Undertale Underground Tale? I realized that was a mistake. And Timmy Chang actually said that it was really dumb. And dope slapped me in the head.
Good. Timmy does have good taste.
This guy wants me to kill somebody again. God damn it.
That's fine. We're still just talking about, I guess, Undertale now.
Well, I mean, we're in what you call a hell right now, so have all the conversations. Ask all the questions. Don't ask for Kingdom Hearts or else you want a long-ass effing rant.
No. Let's not go to a long rant again. We already did that earlier in the stream.
Yeah, well, I complained about something. What the hell did I complain
about? Yu-Gi-Oh, I think?
Oh, right. It was Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's bitch about that.
What world of Cage War you want?
A world that makes sense and actually ends up going with the plot.
Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh?
Such as?
It doesn't matter as long as the world actually is related to the plot. I don't really care what world gets in it. I'm being dead ass honest. I don't really care what world gets in Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't care if it's friggin' Star Wars. As long as it's related to the plot, I don't care. That is literally my MO with Kingdom Hearts at this point. Is that I want the worlds to be related. I want the worlds to have connections to the plot that's going on in the game.
You know what would be really Go on.
And I was gonna say because Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of had that issue for me. For me,
You know what'll be
I don't know for everybody else.
you know what'll be really cool if they made like a side game of Kingdom Hearts, but it's based off of worlds from animated shows.
No, that's too much money.
No. Well then, darn.
They can't afford anime.
Yeah, like make Sora go through Gravity Falls or Amphibia.
Oh, you said animated shows.
Yeah,
not
animated shows.
I think you meant anime shows.
No, animated.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know why they keep sticking to movies.
Because Gravity Falls and Amphibia would be perfect.
Like it's so like. Why are they always stuck with the movies? Why are they always stuck with the
like, or even the classic Disney shows.
It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a
like dude, I don't know, DuckTales or Darkwing Duck.
And they got DuckTales. They got Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Uncle Scrooge in it. That's it. That's your DuckTales right there. Woo.
Woo.
Boom, DuckTales.
Wait, I know you'll get on a Ratma, but I have something popping into my mind. Oh no.
What do you think Pikachu would look like if he had 5 legs?
What? No.
Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner.
Which do you prefer, Chunky Chew or Skinny Chew?
I love the fat ass one.
Few more guardians of the flame to call on.
You know, I got both skinny and fat, so some days I'm feeling fat, some I'm feeling skinny.
Oh boy.
So you recall how God of War PS4 changed the style of the gameplay compared to the previous 3 entries. So how would you feel if Kingdom Hearts 4 did something like that? Like say instead of being an RPG, it's an action-adventure game akin to stay Uncharted, where Sora explores the world and more to say linear map over open world or one made for RPGs. The fuck are you talking about? It's literally what Kingdom Hearts 3 is. Nah, kid.
Why don't you go and talk to him?
Actually, no, yeah, I'm being serious. What are you talking about? I'll be real with you. As weird as this may sound, Kingdom Hearts is an RPG. I tend to forget that Kingdom Hearts is an RPG, but 90% of the time, it doesn't feel like an RPG. It just feels like an action game with RPG elements into it.
I mean, that's the same thing for Zelda. It's like we forget that it's like it has RPG elements, but yet it acts more like an action adventure game.
And it's like every time I see, like, once we started to go from 2 and then onwards, it just become more action than RPG. Because, like, the fact that players can obviously just beat the game at level 1, it's like, man, that RPG aspect of that game sure is great.
So wait.
A cage for it, but it's not an RPG anymore.
I mean, it'd be fine. It kind of already seems like it's going in that sort of general direction anyways. Because at the end of the day, the level up system just seems like a thing that's just in the game. Because if we think about it, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, all those games, they just have the level up system and the skills. That's it. That's really all it is. There's no armor, there's no accessories, there's nothing of that.
We need somewhere to settle.
I feel so too, seeing how dramatic Sora changed.
Like I would not be surprised if they go with the Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance,
I'd be most grateful if you
well, actually, yeah, just those two. Those two specifically, because 358 and Recoded allows you to kind of end up altering the stats here and there for the characters. And they also Recoded has accessories, and so does 358. Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance don't have accessories.
It reminds me how Kratos, right? Yeah, Kratos changed from God of War 3 to God of War 4 PS4, or God of War PS4.
Yeah, he's basically ragtag slapping dudes with his stick, and then after that he stopped ragtag slapping dudes with his stick, and he just uses his son to slap dudes instead.
I don't know why, just the thought of, like, you forget that Kingdom Hearts is an RPG, but it acts more like an action adventure. I don't know why. It just reminds me of, like, with the whole statement of, oh, Origami King's battle style is the same thing as one. Like, no, the frick is not.
We shall see you there.
I don't know why, it just reminds me of that.
I mean, there's no different types of, like, at the end of the day, most people just love Kingdom Hearts for just the action aspect, fast paced for it, and that's really about it.
No, yeah, I'm serious about that, Malape. Like when Origami King was coming around the corner when it got shadow dropped, with the like the trailer for it and whatnot before it got released. A lot of folks kept saying that yeah, like as I was saying, like a lot of people kept claiming that the battle style for Origami King is the same as the one, and I looked at it, I'm like, look in my head, I'm like, what the frick are you talking about? I don't know what I don't know where these people think that it's like the first game. It's like, do you guys not play the first game? It's clearly not that kind of style. You see this giant turntable thing, I'm like, that first game does not have a giant turntable.
Dharma, yes it does. They have a turntable in the Boo House.
Oh no! Yeah, well, they're both okay, but no, I mean they're both turn-based. It's just that Origami King is more puzzle-oriented with his turn-based mechanic.
Oh god, you guys got her ranting instead. Jeez, look at that rule reversal.
like you say they're both turn-based. It still has a turn-based thing, but it's just that it's more puzzle-oriented with this more complicated the turntable thing. Not what I planned. Look, man, like anything anything can trigger something for me for some reason.
That's the end of that.
It's just with the whole RPG talk and you like when you mentioned that Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god!
Did feel like
it's
an
back.
RPG, yeah. Oh, jeez.
I actually thought this was a one-time enemy because it felt like it. Anyways, go on. What you were saying?
No, because like when you said that you forget that Kingdom Hearts is an RPG, it just kind of triggered that Origami King's battle style is totally like the first RPG. It's like, no, it's not.
The reason why I say that for Kingdom Hearts is because, like, most of the time, most people that know the game mechanics and whatnot, like some people still use accessories here and there, but most of the time, when people play Kingdom Hearts 2, 1, or whatever, they usually are just doing it with, like, less accessories. It's mainly because the game, like, yeah, the game encourages you. Actually, no, the game doesn't really encourage you at all to use, like, freaking whatchamacallit at all. You can do whatever you want in those type of games. And that's kind of why it just makes me think that it's like a action RPG. And you notice that as much as people don't like to say it. Kingdom Hearts 2. It literally does not feel like it has the RPG elements, yes, but it just feels more action than trying to figure out what, because you're like stringing combos, seeing their DMs and whatnot, trying to manipulate stuff. That's like stuff you do in like action fighting game. You know, it's like
right
doing all that other stuff. But hey,
tacos.
Tacos. What about tacos?
No, he's trying to trigger me, like, and rant about tacos. I'm like, the only thing I can rant about is that Taco Bell is not real tacos. It's not authentic.
Man, you should have just said Taco Bell is not real. Just ended it there.
I don't really care about Taco Bells. I mean, I don't mind. I haven't had Taco Bells in years, but it's like, I didn't find them terrible. They're just not real authentic tacos. That's all.
That's not a rant. That's a fact.
I don't know, like.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
It sounded like you were trying to make me rant about tacos.
Will be up to the challenge.
If you want me to make me rant about Dairy Queen, I'll rant about that.
No, you won't rant about it. You'll be gushing. There's a difference. You don't know the difference between a rant and a gush. Anyways, yeah, I mean, is that the case? I mean, I don't pay attention to any of that stuff on the Twitters because 90% of the time, I'm tired. I really don't care for people complaining. I will just give my opinion or something and just move on. Like when somebody posted with the Kyrie thing, where I basically said that if it wasn't for her, Sora wouldn't be on the path that he is right now. Hell, there wouldn't be a series. And the other thing with the who are the characters that you will get rid of, like, mind you, I would get rid of the friggin' Destiny Island crew because I'm gonna be real with you. It is so weird. And this is the only thing I'm gonna say about the three trios that are in the game. Sora, Riku, and Kairi are the worst trios in the series. And the reason why I say this, they barely interact with each other together, is what I mean.
Especially Riku interacting with Kairi.
Not separate, like they do interact here and there separately, but when it comes to them being together, they're barely together, and it's so confusing because they're the first trio that you're introduced when you play Kingdom Hearts 1 or when Kingdom Hearts 1 was released, and I'm just like,
I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
Nomura,
I agree.
You had no idea what to do with these 3 characters, do you?
No, I agree. I like the Days trio because, I said this last night when we had this discussion last night. But yeah, I agree that the Destiny trio is not feeling connected in a way to me. The Days feels like it's more so a group of high school friends. You know, a really good group of high school friends. I guess you call it Wayfinder trio. It feels more like a family group.
Also, Phil the Mocking may be why.
Or siblings, I should say. They sound like siblings.
Will push away from RPGs. Well, Disney. Wait, why is that? Is Disney? Why is Disney trying to move away from it because it's being mocked too much? Well, I mean, you got a mouse as a mascot. What are you gonna do? My favorite being the Days trio was give their 2 weeks recognition in Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, that's Disney wants to earn more from the sphere. Oh.
It's spherical.
Don't tell me.
No, it's not.
He said game sphere.
Oh, he said gaming sphere.
Close enough. I want to make the reference. Shut up.
I suppose it will be.
But yeah, to be honest, I would not be surprised if Kingdom Hearts drops. I wouldn't be surprised if Kingdom Hearts ends up like Final Fantasy 16. I'm being serious. Cause
just much of the dark stuff.
Well, yeah, mine's the dark stuff. You don't really. Okay, as weird as this sounds, I know people say that, oh, I love the dark elements in Kingdom Hearts and everything, but it's personally, it's it's great, everything, but sometimes I feel the dark elements is forced. It's oh man, God, it's
You kind of have to bleed the darkness into a game.
You already
naturally.
have a dude freaking spamming darkness in the chat constantly. You don't really need to try to implement it so much to appease something. I don't know. Let me see. So yeah, if it ends up like 16, I would not be surprised. I'll also be all for it because then we'll get kick-ass fucking bosses rather than the shit that we usually always get nowadays. I would be. I already stated before. As dumb as this gonna sound, Kingdom Hearts 4 has to be on par with this game. And if it's not, I will cry.
Eventually burn them badly. Indie 5 flopping hard does not help, especially with them working with Xbox to make an indie game. If the indie game flops, they may force the scope of their game to change, and KH4 is number 1.
I thought that said sucking for a second.
What are you reading that for? What?
I don't know. It's like something that she has to repay some people. I noticed there's 3 names with P's. Anyway, to another place, another side.
Anything else you guys want us to rant about?
Does it really like edgy fan fiction? I want to know. I haven't really read.
Nothing too topical.
I like Kingdom Hearts still, but there are just some things that I just wish.
You and me both. Well, more so you've Kingdom Hearts, me for Paper Mario, but I'm more so for Classic. I wish it could do better, but it's not.
The story is there for the game. It's just that I just wish that they didn't just. Personally, I wish that we can go back to when the mobile games were not going to exist, and they just created. They just do what they normally did and just create the games for it, rather than putting them in mobile territory. That's the thing I think was the worst of their ideas, is doing that. They should not have done that.
Well, that and also putting other games on different consoles,
which is also a bad thing because
they did that so much.
Yeah, because you needed a PlayStation 2, a Game Boy Advance, a DS, a PSP, a 3DS, a PS4, and now you'll need a PS5. Luckily enough, they condensed 90% of that with the collection, so all you need is a PS4 or a PC.
But some games are not even released.
Well, yeah, you can't. Yeah, some of them are. Well, I mean, they've only
the DS ones.
Well, those are cutscenes, unfortunately.
Yeah, but for those that do want to play it, though.
But if you don't want to play it, then you could just watch the cutscenes. Also, to answer your pineapple question, why are you subjugating us with that kind of question? You know how pineapples are.
Simple. No pineapples.
They're not real.
Thanks, girl.
The only real pineapple is SpongeBob's pineapple. That's it.
But no, SpongeBob's
The
pineapple.
pineapple house, you dummy.
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone.
Get your head out of the gutter.
No, get your head out of the ocean. Jeez, if you're gonna say it right, say it correct.
Oh,
You look like trouble. I suggest
hardest thing ever.
That's what I'm trying to
Criticize
do,
this game. I know you like it, but I want to hear your criticism. Nothing is perfect. I want to hear your thoughts on what can be improved, what is annoying, etc. All right, what game is it?
What game is it?
Oh wait, you want me to criticize this game right now?
Oh, we mean 15.
Oh, easy. I don't. I will end up saying that. Look, I read it wrong. All right. I feel that well, we haven't really beaten the game yet.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to give a criticism for this game.
I can give a criticism because there are some things I like and there's some things I wish the game did more. For one thing, I wish there were more Final Fantasy like monsters in the game because all we got is kind of.
Give us a chocobo theme.
Okay, well the chocobo. Okay, that's Sheeta's rant. The story is not going to be for everybody, mainly because of the fact that the way how the story is told is basically it's very slow and there's a lot of cutscenes in it. And I feel that if you're not into this type of setting of Final Fantasy, you're not gonna like it.
I'm not much of a medieval setting person.
But the thing is, though,
Not much going on, is there?
if you're not into that, then you probably didn't really play the other Final Fantasy games because all the other Final Fantasies up until not 7 and not actually 7 is probably the only one. Well, 7 and 8 kind of resembles this type of storytelling. If 9, 4, 6, 1, 2, and 3 had voice acting. The reason why I say this is because all those games have a little bit of something in common. More so with 4 and 6. They all deal with an empire. They all deal with a military force. They all have magical beasties that well, 6 has the magical beasties. And they all have a psychotic moron that wants to do something and is the embodiment of evil. Ultima, embodiment of evil. He's a dick. He's trying to go ahead and gain power. And all that other stuff.
Mama.
The combat, it feels simple, but that's good for me as the player. But it can also be a very bit of a problematic thing for those who are more so into like DMC type of gameplay. Bosses are fine. Didn't really get any frame dips. Didn't get any of that. The side quests are fine.
That'd be me.
That dude looks like a character from another game. I don't know why. He kind of reminds me of another character. He looks like that dick from Dragon Dogma. Great.
Well done, Snotty.
I don't like him.
You're not welcome here. Get out.
Oh, now I definitely don't like him.
Things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
But yeah.
What did you say?
Wait, are you his brother or something?
Traveled a long
Sorry,
way to see
we're
you.
pin. But yeah,
It's
like,
fine.
Like overall,
Yes,
I like 16. It is one of those games that I will mostly come back to for the action aspect and not so much for the story. I'm not saying I dislike the story. Far from it.
Story's good.
The story is good.
So what if we did?
Because it is pretty interesting. On repeated playthroughs, I'm assuming like once it kind of settles down and it cooks in my head a little bit more, you know, obviously I'll give it much better thoughts on it. But for right now, I like what I'm playing. I like what I have. I like that the NPCs.
A lot of poggy moments.
I like how the NPCs are more lively.
Prick knows exactly where the
And all that
exit is.
other stuff. Like it's
none
it's
wanted
really
here.
good.
And neither are you.
But there you go.
All right. I'm going.
Hope you enjoy that little
I'm bad
criticism.
at these type of stupid, dumb, random ass.
No, you're not.
Look, when you see the stupid dream, you know what's sad about me? I'm lazy when it comes to editing. That's why I know why other reviewers get others to edit their stuff.
I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know editing tools. I'm not like that. I haven't really done. that much editing. Like I used to, like for my old stuff, it's like I feel lazy to do all that crap now. They're too used to do. Like when I speed up a video, it's like I had to sync up the audio with the video to make sure they're in sync. And yeah,
Which is what exactly?
that was a lot of work.
If we're to help, we need to know what turned the village against you.
I left. Dravozd, Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps.
I do. It sounds like you need water.
There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see.
We got him out of his element.
My kind, who fall in love with the craft.
Like you sound like worse than me when I was like I couldn't barely speak last week.
We're in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap.
So like at least he can speak. It's like me. It's like I can hardly speak.
Divvy out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started
At least you know you can hear him, or you know understand what he's saying.
I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
You don't need magic. Just get some flint, get some metal object, and get some wood. And boom, you made fire.
Sid's ingenuity.
That works.
He saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of.
Just use materials to spark a flame.
Right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way.
Jam this thing with the dog nose.
It's like hearing Sid speak
Wait, what?
on the grave.
Jam the thing with the cork with no legs.
Oh, you see, oh.
The plans, then?
I like that's my favorite video. He's like, where's my legs?
Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to.
I just like the voices.
Alright then.
I forgot Alison Stoner actually voiced Shion and
I've got a job for you too,
I don't know
Clive.
why I keep forgetting
Finding
that.
me some salamanders. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat.
Maybe because you don't hear the distinct voice, I don't know, of that actor or actress.
Time for a spot
It's
of
like
hunting,
Shion
then.
was only in the game for like a good few minutes.
It's like, you know, with certain actors, it's like you know how their voice sounds like, but when they voice a character, you know, that sounds different from the usual voices. Like, wait, is that guy or that person? Like, they sound totally different.
Yeah, I can't wait until Brian Pappenbrook actually sounds different. One of his damn other animes.
One of these days, you will have a different voice.
Eventually.
Well, there's like one. Well, I feel like there was like one or a few animes where it was him, but it's like, wait, that doesn't sound like him, but it is him. Because it is not his distinct voice that he usually portrays.
Or once Ray Chase ends up not sounding like Noctis. Or Troy Baker not sound like Yuri. Or Yuri Lowenthal, who does a good job not sounding like Sasuke in Spider-Man. Up until Spider-Man 2, where he just sounds like Sasuke. Well, actually, no, to be fair, in the first Spider-Man, he just sounds like Luca from Bayonetta.
Or it's like you associate a character with a certain character with an actor, because you know you hear that actor play that character so much, but once you hear like their voice in other characters, I'm like that like you say, that character sounds familiar. It sounds like this person that plays that character as they're mostly associated with, and you find out it was like, oh, it is them.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's like I forget
Mario.
that's how.
When Charles Martinet plays the friggin' dragon from Skyrim.
Well, no, it's like they have the similar the same kind of tone for that character, but you also forget that they can play as other characters. Like for example, for Mike Pollock, obviously he's known for Ant-Man, but he also plays the character in Kirby. It's like, why does that sound like him? It's like, oh, what is him? Right, I forgot he plays other character outside of.
The thing is though, like once you kind of hear it though, you kind of do end up hearing the Eggman voice though. That's the thing.
Oh no, I do hear it. I actually do.
Like you will end up hearing the Eggman voice, because that is kind of what I end up hearing. Even though, weirdly enough, I got one wrong in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh really?
Because I thought it was him, but it wasn't. It was somebody else. I'm like, I'm wrong. Cool.
Or there's one character in Kirby, and I kid you not, it sounds like Veronica Taylor, and I'm like, that can't be Veronica Taylor. I need to look up who voices that character, because I know who it is, and it sounds like Veronica Taylor, because I hear Ash in that voice.
It's over.
It is Ash.
I'm looking that up right now.
Says, I mean.
Hold on.
Yep,
it is her. That's Veronica Taylor. It's Veronica Taylor.
I dare say that will be enough.
Is that because every time I hear that character speak in Kirby, it's like that sounds like Ash's old voice actress, and it is. I'm like, I knew it because I heard Ash in that voice.
I heard Ash.
What's this all about then?
Cause it's more so when she like shouts, it's like I hear the yeah that Ash makes in the old ones.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work.
Nice, RB.
If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Oh, and you're back. Did you guys are making fire now?
Yeah, that thing that was so easy to make.
I honestly didn't think it'd work.
You could just use materials to make a flame or spark a flame.
Crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
I kind of agree with this.
What?
Rando Park basically says, like, for example, Barbie is this, because he basically said that Hollywood keeps taking the wrong lessons from a successful film. For example, Barbie is this massive blockbuster, and the idea is make more movies about toys. No, make more movies by and about women. It's like, what? It's like, man, you guys took the wrong idea from that. Let's make toys. That's what people want. Guys.
Cold cinders.
What is wrong with you?
After you left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer.
Let's make a movie about Uno.
Fire, and your
Imagine that probably like intense like Uno tournaments or something.
I'll tell you this right now, you ain't gonna get no stinking mileage like in friggin' Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, Bakugan, Duel Masters, Vanguard. The list goes on.
Yeah, make an Uno movie of all things. Yeah. Wasn't I remember it's like an Apple TV exclusive, but isn't there like a movie that is literally Tetris, but not like he's stacking blocks. It's more so like the origins of Tetris, like how it came to be. Because I think there is. I saw it added that once, but it's only for like Apple TV or something like that.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
And I call that an absolute win.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
These quests are getting long. That's probably why you.
Yes, they are.
As to why we're still around. Would have been done by now if they didn't go ahead and disease my map with green dots.
Ew, so much cooties.
What are you, 4? Jeez. That's such a stupid thing. Ew, cuties.
Yeah, you got cuties.
In my mindset, I'm like, what? You don't want to get kissed? Jeez.
Timing is impeccable.
Cooties is real.
It just so happens that right at this very
Cyberstar.
moment, we're in need of someone.
They are a type of lice. Oh, well,
What?
look, he's a doctor.
Why your fearlessness and your skill with the blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware,
A thing that used to be something that you say in the playground, now it's something that's an actual thing. Okay.
Randalar has been particularly
That's
badly
crazy.
affected.
I always
Many
knew
of the
cooties were a
capital's
real
bearers have
thing.
lost their masters.
But now we gotta
The
say 1, 2,
opportunity
3.
to
Now you
free
got your cootie shot.
None remain free for
Is that
long,
what it
of
is?
course.
I mean, I hope you have.
Protection of the fist before they get far.
I'm not gonna run into
But the
people who got
army
fucking
too
lice in
will
their hair.
disarray And finds itself unable.
Well, I
to
mean, I
provide
hope
for
you
its
have
new
just
charges,
shots or whatever.
Which means it has been looking to sell.
What am I, dog?
And you've been looking
Get
to
away.
buy to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may
Need
have
you
the
to
funds to
slap
buy
some
these bearers,
dudes.
we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock.
I had to sneeze there for
Small
a bit.
hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to.
Real too, because I actually do like the
encourage
side
them to
quests
look
that come in
elsewhere.
here. Because
Will help,
rather than
won't
just
you?
going from story to story to story, it's kind of nice to end up just having like a breather after
could I
what the hell
refuse?
just happened.
Excellent.
But mind you, like it wasn't, you know, it's just a little small, short chapter. But hey, nothing
It
wrong
was-
with
yeah,
in
it
between
was a
break.
short-
It was
short
really
chapter.
short.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
Ooh.
I will. We have an entire
An
village
abandoned
of
concept from the anime Dungeon Dice Monster. What?
Wait, stop.
Wait, hold on.
Stop.
So I
I was gonna say, wait. I'm like, no, I did stop as soon as she told me to stop. I'm like, wait, hold up. I read Dungeon Dice. I'm like, what the?
You want to hear about Dungeons Monsters, bro?
You want to hear about it again?
Right.
The SpongeBob thing.
I'm sure you won't need.
Want to hear about Dungeon Dice Monsters? You want to hear it about it again?
I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, I like Kutia. Anyways, the earliest recorded use of the term in English art by British soldiers during the First World War to refer to lice that proliferated in battlefield trenches. The earliest recorded use of the term in English art by British soldiers during the First World War. I can't say that together. To refer to lice that proliferated in battlefield trenches. Wait. Why was that repeated twice?
Wait, hold on.
Wait, that is written.
Where the earliest recorded used the term of the English are bright. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, am I? I mean, I'm seeing two sentences and they're both similar. I was like, are they?
We're done for the
I'm
night. That's
confused.
it.
PC is dying. Well, I think it's a good time to stop.
We're done. I'm glad you got Ocarina Time costume.
Yeah.
Flip.
Woo, what a week, sir. It's Wednesday.
Man, I thought the Cooties was Duke Devlin's Dungeon Dice Masters.
When one dad becomes a nightmare, dude, it just kept on rolling and rolling into the next thing.
Anyways, guys, that's the end of 16. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon Stadium shenanigans. We'll probably play through Pokemon Stadium 1 so I can actually compare the two and complain as to why I'm not really a big fan of the changes in the Stadium 2 Coliseum thingy. Anywho, thank you guys for joining us. Like, favorite, subscribe. Oh yeah, baby. Gotta start saying those now. Anyways,
do so.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Don't be aggressive now. Jeez. Anyways, have a good night. Take care. Thank you.
Night.